want to take you through on how to use the emails that you created with the TSE. The emails that you created with the TSE enables you to use Office 365, which has more features than Microsoft Office that we know. Like if you talk about Excel, you talk about Word, PowerPoint, all these Outlook, they have more features than the Microsoft Word features. Like I'm going to show you on how to use Excel today, specifically to make your work easier in school, especially with new students. That is, you have Form 1's entry. I had done a video on how to randomly place them into classes. Now I want to show you, after you place them into classes, how you can copy that and make a class list for each class. Now, you realize that the work that you can do with Microsoft Office here by using the filter function is not there in Microsoft Office. Now, if I click Excel here, remember you must have logged in to your 365 Office with the ETS email. Then after logging in, you click, for instance, Excel, like I've done. You click on new blank sheet. If you click on new blank sheet, it will open another book, that is Excel book 3. Then remember, you must have copied the work that you have, all the students from another Excel, all the students arranged well. I pasted them here. This one, there are so many students, there are 181 students. No, now picking them random one by one and trying to make a class list, making so many sheets here, it's a stress. You can only do just by click of a button. You get the east, you get the south, and all that. Now what to do? I need to enlarge this student name because it was big, so that I enlarge it just like that. Then after that, I can. I need now to make all this. I just need to, because these are the fields that will be used to create a class list. You need to copy. We need to copy this. I want to copy this one. I want to copy this one. It is a bit of misbehaving. It's not working. It's not working for me. I don't know why. Trying to reconnect. It is my net is misbehaving. You must be on the internet. If not, it cannot work. Like you see, my net is misbehaving. So if the net misbehaves, then you cannot be able to use 365 because we are using it online now. It is okay. Let me undo, so that I wanted to copy this one. Yes, after copying that, I will have to place here. Now I need to enlarge, like we said, that is the student's name. If I make it that large, then I need to make some formatting, like I change the color of that, I make it bold. Then remember, I need now to do to bring the south, the west, and east different. Now, first of all, I need to make what we call a drop list here. So you click where we want the drop list to be. Then I go to data. You go home. You click data here. Then data validation. Then you want to use a list. So you say list. Then from there, you talk about the source. You want them to be south. Let me have it in capital letter. South. You want west. You want the north. And you want east. Now after that, you click OK. You realize that your drop list will appear here. Northwest, I was supposed to separate them by use of a comma. So if I do not do it, I need to go back, data, I have to separate all of them by using a comma. If you don't, then now they are separated. If you look here, now we shall be having 4 of them. We shall be having the 4 of them. So if I pick that one, for instance, now I need to show that there's all the South students. So I'll use function equal sign. I use filter function. If I use filter function is not appearing on the other. So I want to filter all this work. You have to select the range for up to this point. You select the range up to the end of where your students are. So you select that range. If this is the range, I have to select the range up to that point. It has taken one extra, so one x up to G. It's supposed to be F instead of G, and I have to write F there. So then from there, comma, you have to put a comma. And what do you want to filter on? Based on what? I want to filter based on these classes. You select that range for the classes up to where you want it to be, or to the last student, that is. So I do it for up to the last student. Then after doing up to the last student, I have that range. And then you also have, if that range, what condition? If that range is equal to, now I have put an equal sign. If that range is equal to, now you click on this cell. If that range is equal to that cell, then you close your bracket, and then I press enter. So if you do that, you'll see all students in South only are appearing here. Maybe you can be able to, if I want South, you'll be able to see South. I want West, I want East, all those classes, you can be able to navigate through them. Now from there, you can make some good formatting here. Like I want to make some borders here. I want to have this bordered. So if I go home, I go here at the borders. Then for Office 365, it is so good. This one, all borders. I first of all want to make all borders. If I make all borders, then I need also in that all borders, I can have a color that I want the borders to have. If I want the borders to have a color like I want it to have such color. So if I want it to have such color, you'll have you'll have to state. I did not state the color I want it for what. For inner, I want that color. You click that is outside border. You want it for right border. You want that color for top border. You want it for bottom border. You want it for which? You want it for what type? For inside borders, for instance. That is, I want it to apply for only inside borders, so that I can create another outside border. You remember this one? You cannot do this in Microsoft Office, but here I want outside borders to be thicker. This is thick outside borders. I can click thick outside borders. Then I go again to color. I want maybe outside color for outside borders to be a different color. Like if I had like let me take that one. Then I'll have to go and say that is for outside borders. So the color will be for outside borders. Then I need also to set this as still at home page layout. Then you set print area. So I want to set that as print area, such that if you can see now the outside border and the inside border. Now if I need to print this, if I press Ctrl P for printing, it will be displaying. You see, it is a nice class list. It will be displaying the East only. That it cannot print the whole worksheet, but only print the set area for printing. So after I can go back, you can change again now the class. I can change now to West. If I change to West, you see the West is appearing. If I want to print, Control P, and then you see it is for West. You can be printing. This is a very good feature, that is filter. When you use it, you can use filter to have what you call, you can use it still to do improvement index for all students. You want to see, you know, you are using a condition here, filter those with greater than this marks. You want to filter those with this less than this marks and all that. So you can use nested filter. There is a lot that you can do with this Excel to assist you in your work as a teacher. Thank you for listening. Ensure you subscribe so that you get more updates on how to use the TSC email created to do marvelous work. Thank you.